Salut pour tous et soyez les bienvenus dans le programme Planète Équitable avec Ed Zanetti. Our series about the new global carbon market is given a space for us to talk about the new climate conference, the climate conference that took place in Bonn last week. As I stated here, we have two major events relating to the discussions about climate change during the year. The first one is the climate conference which happens every year in July in Bonn, where is the headquarters of the UNFCCC. And then we have the COP. The COP moves from country to country in order to raise awareness about the global climate change issues and also to allow local participation on the discussions and to see how they progress. In this week in Bonn, what we had is a consolidation of the position of the technical bodies within the UNFCCC regarding the reduction of emissions from burning fossil fuels and coals, and removals, increasing the removals on terrestrial and oceanic ecosystems. And this means a lot for tropical countries. It means that emissions avoidance, those from fighting deforestation, are not part of this new regime. And this is based on facts. The fact that we don't have any issue with land use intensification in the tropics. Land use intensification is the solution to fight climate change. So the more we intensify the land use, the more CO2 will be uptaken from the atmosphere. The biggest issue within tropical countries is the lack of capacity and the lack of infrastructure in order to take advantage of the excess of biomass which is being produced from our tropical areas. So the lack of an industry which would uptake this biomass and changing into useful products is actually the issue within the tropical regions. Therefore, we have the removals alternative for tropical countries today. We can attract investment on infrastructure and machinery industry in order to process this biomass that we have from the tropics into useful products. And by doing that, we will be attracting the funds from the carbon market and create jobs and incomes from our local population. So the issue is not land use intensification. The issue is the waste of biomass, and we have to increase our capacity to process this biomass, attracting carbon credits. Let's talk more about this in our episodes. Let God's peace and the love that builds be our weapons on our daily struggle for justice. Ed Zanetti, Futuro Exame Africano.